In the serene mountains of Kyoto, there lived a Zen master named Kenji. Renowned for his wisdom and profound understanding of life, Kenji was often sought out by those who wished to learn the secrets of the mind and soul. One day, a group of eager students came to him with a burning question: "Master, what are the habits of people with a high IQ?" Kenji smiled gently and invited them to sit under the ancient cherry blossom tree in his garden. The petals fell softly around them, creating an atmosphere of tranquility and focus. "I will tell you a story," Kenji began, "a story of 6 friends, each of whom possessed a unique habit that contributed to their exceptional intelligence. The habit of curiosity. The first friend, Haruto, was known for his insatiable curiosity. From a young age, Haruto had an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. He would spend hours exploring the forests, questioning the patterns of nature, and seeking answers to the mysteries of the world. One day, Haruto met an old hermit who lived deep in the forest. The hermit was said to possess great knowledge, and Haruto approached him with a question about the stars. The hermit, seeing Haruto's genuine curiosity, decided to share his wisdom. "Curiosity is the key to unlocking the universe," the hermit said. "It is the spark that ignites the fire of learning. Never stop questioning, for every question leads to a new understanding." Haruto took these words to heart and made curiosity a lifelong habit. He read voraciously, engaged in thoughtful conversations, and never hesitated to ask why. His curiosity led him to discover new scientific principles and innovative ideas that others had overlooked. Kenji paused and looked at his students. "Curiosity," he said, "is the first habit of people with a high IQ. It drives them to explore, learn, and understand the world around them." The habit of critical thinking. The second friend, Aiko, possessed a keen ability to think critically. She never accepted information at face value and always sought to analyze and evaluate before forming an opinion. Aiko's journey began when she was a child, observing her father, who was a master carpenter. She noticed how her father meticulously planned every project, considering every detail and potential problem. Inspired by this, Aiko began to apply the same level of scrutiny to her studies and everyday life. One day, Aiko was presented with a complex puzzle that no one in her village could solve. She approached the problem methodically, breaking it down into smaller parts and examining each piece from different angles. After hours of contemplation, Aiko found the solution and amazed everyone with her insight. Critical thinking, Kenji explained, is the second habit of people with a high IQ. It involves analyzing information, questioning assumptions, and making well-informed decisions. The habit of discipline. The third friend, Yuki, was known for her discipline. Yuki believed that true intelligence required not only mental acuity but also the discipline to apply it consistently. From a young age, Yuki practiced the art of calligraphy. Every stroke of her brush was deliberate and precise, requiring immense concentration and control. She would spend hours perfecting her technique, understanding that mastery came from dedication and perseverance. One day, Yuki decided to learn a new language. She set a strict schedule for herself, dedicating an hour each day to study and practice. Over time, her disciplined approach paid off, and she became fluent in the language, impressing her peers and mentors. Discipline, Kenji said, is the third habit of people with a high IQ. It enables them to focus their efforts, work diligently, and achieve their goals. The habit of open-mindedness. The fourth friend, Sora, was celebrated for his open-mindedness. Sora understood that wisdom came from considering multiple perspectives and being open to new ideas. As a child, Sora traveled extensively with his parents, who were merchants. He met people from different cultures and backgrounds, learning about their customs and beliefs. This exposure taught him to appreciate diversity and remain open to new experiences. One day, Sora encountered a philosopher who challenged his views on a particular subject. Instead of dismissing the philosopher's ideas, Sora engaged in a thoughtful dialogue, listening carefully and reflecting on the new perspective. This exchange broadened his understanding and enriched his own ideas. Open-mindedness, Kenji explained, is the fourth habit of people with a high IQ. It allows them to embrace diversity, consider alternative viewpoints, and adapt to new situations. The habit of emotional intelligence. The fifth friend, Hannah, excelled in emotional intelligence. She had a remarkable ability to understand and manage her own emotions, as well as empathize with others. Hannah's journey began when she faced a personal tragedy. Instead of succumbing to grief, she sought to understand her emotions and find a way to heal. She practiced mindfulness and meditation, which helped her gain clarity and emotional balance. One day, Hannah encountered a friend who was struggling with anxiety. Using her emotional intelligence, Hannah provided comfort and support, helping her friend navigate through the difficult time. Her ability to connect with others on an emotional level made her a trusted confidant and leader. Emotional intelligence, Kenji said, is the fifth habit of people with a high IQ. It involves self-awareness, empathy, and the ability to manage emotions effectively. The habit of lifelong learning. The sixth friend, Kato, embodied the habit of lifelong learning. Kato believed that the quest for knowledge never ended and that there was always something new to learn. From a young age, Kato was fascinated by the arts. He learned to play multiple musical instruments, mastered various forms of visual art, and even delved into poetry and literature. His passion for learning was insatiable, and he constantly sought new challenges. One day, Kato met an elderly artist who had spent decades perfecting his craft. The artist shared his philosophy: the more you learn, the more you realize how much there is left to discover. Never stop learning, for it is the path to true wisdom. Kato embraced this philosophy and continued to pursue knowledge throughout his life. His dedication to learning allowed him to excel in multiple fields and inspire others to do the same. Lifelong learning, Kenji concluded, is the sixth habit of people with a high IQ. It keeps their minds sharp, their spirits curious, and their potential limitless. Kenji looked at his students, who were now deep in thought. These six friends each possessed a unique habit that contributed to their high intelligence, he said. Curiosity, critical thinking, discipline, open-mindedness, emotional intelligence, and lifelong learning. These are the habits that elevate the mind and enrich the soul. The students nodded, understanding that these habits were not just traits of the exceptionally intelligent, but were also practices that anyone could cultivate. They thanked Kenji for his wisdom and vowed to incorporate these habits into their own lives. As the sun set behind the mountains, Kenji watched his students depart, knowing that they carried with them the seeds of greatness. The habits of the six friends would guide them on their journey, helping them unlock their full potential and navigate the complexities of life with wisdom and grace.